Alright, so you've already seen how we handle pedophilia on this channel already, and if you haven't, well, there's two videos for you right there. But anyway, today's topic, we're going to be talking about a ex-flight attendant who served 1 fucking week in jail because she slept with a 15-year-old. Now, I'm not making this up, guys. The world has really gone to fucking shit. And when I say that, I mean it. Because if this was a fucking guy, and not that I'm trying to compare men or women in this situation, because it's both equally fucking bad, but if this was a guy, he'd be served like fucking 800 years in jail. Like, this motherfucker better be a vampire, because he's not getting out anytime soon. But because it's a woman, 1 week. And honestly, it may not just because she's a woman. She might have had some other bullshit going on with her. She might have had this or that going on. But regardless, people should be punished the fucking same for doing something wrong. Just because you're this or that doesn't mean bullshit. It doesn't mean anything. Like, she could have had a fucking good lawyer, but I mean, I feel bad for the fucking judge who decides to say, oh, okay, I can see your lawyer's fucking lying about you doing this or that. But regardless of the fucking trauma you just gave this 15-year-old or whatever the fuck incentive you had for this 15-year-old, I'm just gonna give you 1 week because fuck it. Why the fuck not? So, anyway, after that, I was like, you know what? It's time for another fucking video on me trying to stop pedophiles. So, let's just hop right into this fucking video. Now, this happened in Australia, a place where a bunch of typical bad shit, fucking happens. You wake up and you have like 19 different various fucking venomous spiders crawling out of your shoes in the morning. Or you get in your fucking car and it just overheats right away because of the fucking hot desert sun or some bullshit like that. But, of course, it had to happen in Australia, that or Florida. Anyway, it was found out by Australian police that this 15-year-old flight attendant had slept with a 15-year-old boy at a school, and they gave her 1 fucking week because she was at low risk for reoffending this crime. And I think that's kind of where you fucked up there, is when you said low risk. Because if she's done it once, I'm pretty sure she's gonna fucking do it again. I mean, it's like a type, like, they like who they like. What, they're just gonna stop liking little children because they got in jail? Oh yeah, let me just stop doing that. Like, okay, let me just tell this murderer over here to stop fucking killing people because it's wrong. Like, is it really gonna make a difference? You see what I'm trying to get at here? Is that telling someone to do something doesn't get it done. It doesn't solve the big problem here. It doesn't solve anything. The only thing it solves is your safety in that person. It gives you a false sense of satisfaction that they won't do it again because you told them not to, even though they are gonna do it again because they don't fucking care. So just lock them up for however long they need to be locked up here and send them on their way. Like, literally, it's not that hard. So anyway, more reports of this had come out that her sentence was originally 18 months, but apparently they had some fucking doctor over here doing analysis on her fucking brain, just scan that shit like the fucking medbay in Among Us. And he found out that she was not an imposter, but clearly they were fucking wrong. So, yeah, it was originally 18 weeks, and then they decided to bump it down to a week. Or, excuse me, 18 months, which is still absurdly fucking low, considering she fucked a minor, but okay, whatever. I mean, I guess rules don't apply in Australia the same way they do in the rest of the world. So, yeah, she's left with, 1 week in jail. Well, this minor is left with, like, an entire lifetime of fucking memories, so, no big deal here in Australia, just a typical fucking day. And if you're watching this from Australia somehow, just know that I'm not targeting you. I don't really have a problem with Australians. It's just typically there and Florida usually have like the most dangerous fucking things known to man. Australia is known for like having dangerous animals, and Florida is known for like having dangerous fucking men. Florida man 23 over here just shot up a church because he doesn't like the way they fucking sang the song or some bullshit like that. Well, in Australia, you walk outside and the fucking air strangles you with like like a fucking paper bag, or you get in your car and some kangaroo pulls you out and beats the shit out of you and runs away with it like in GTA. You know, you just regular shit like that. Like, those are the typically two most dangerous fucking places on Earth. So after reading about this article, I think I'm just gonna go to her fucking lawyer and just book him already so I can go rob a bank, because this lawyer seems to have some fucking indestructible clauses here, you know. He's just like backed up with statement after statement after statement, which basically grants me the freedom of committing any crime I want, because this lawyer has it spot on. Now, anyway, the court case for this, in defense of her lawyer, the lawyer has said she's been backed up by a professional doctor who, you know, watched her brain movements and shit, and said that she's not gonna do it again. And I don't know what fucking world doctors control whether or not patients should be able to roam free in society, especially dangerous patients like fucking this one, because, you know, this isn't like some little crime she committed. She didn't jaywalk, she didn't steal something because she had to steal it. You know, like, she actually was conscious during this and had like actually functioning fucking powers at will going on up in her fucking head. So I don't see where a doctor is going to come into play and just save the day like a fucking superhero or anything. But I guess that's just what they do down in Australia. And so after that, the lawyer had an indestructible fucking clause after this, going out saying that she had a history of unemployment and worked in the airline industry because that was the only job she could find. And, you know, he's just out here throwing out power statements and shit left and right. But, I mean, I just don't know what to fucking say anymore, man. I don't even know how I can convince you guys already that this isn't bad, let alone the fucking title. Like, you shouldn't even have to click on this video and think anything of this. You should just click on this video and say, yeah, that's bad. But, I mean, there's just people who don't fucking know for some reason. So, whatever. And as it turns out, after she gets out of fucking jail, she already has 2 other crimes that she can't do, or she has 2 other bans that she can't proceed with, and that's contacting the victim, which should have already been number fucking 1, because she would have been sentenced to life in fucking prison. But nope, she's not allowed to contact the victim nor the airline. Like, we're not skipping school here. She didn't get suspended for stealing a pencil. Like, she needs to be expelled, and on top of being expelled, like, locked up in, like, her fucking house or some shit like this. But no, that's not how the world works, apparently. So, you know, I'm just gonna sit here and be fucking stupid while rampant people roam around causing bullshit and stuff like that. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't free pedophiles, don't speak for pedophiles unless you are one, which in that case you should be sentenced to life in jail, or, you know, nailed to like a fucking board for the rest of your life. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't be like pedophiles, like I said. Like, subscribe. People bad, now I'm serving a Tesla. Going back, shawty with me, I stay.